We are making a classic broccoli salad that will be your go-to side dish for all of your summer occasions. It is so delicious and so easy. Take this video as a 2-in-1 because I'm also going to share with you my absolute favorite poppy seed dressing that you can use as a dressing on any salad. Particularly delicious in a broccoli salad, in a pasta salad, whatever your heart desires. And it's really easy and very customizable. Some people like it a little creamy, mostly oil and vinegar base. I like it on the creamier side and on the slightly sweeter, tangy side. You're just gonna have to trust me, it's divine, but you can tailor it to your preferences. So if you want it more vinegary, add more, add less mayo, all the things. I'm gonna add some mayo and Dijon mustard to my blender. Could I get a blender any further away from me? I think not. To that, I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil, a couple tablespoons. Now, you're not gonna need all of this dressing for the salad, but I always like to make the entire batch because it keeps really, really well. To that, I'm gonna add granulated garlic and onion. I'm gonna add sugar. I do like it on the slightly sweeter side, but we are gonna balance it with a good pinch of salt and some apple cider vinegar. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a nice blend, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, I already stopped this to give it a taste. It is exactly how I like it. Look how creamy it is. It's beautifully emulsified. You don't want to add your poppy seeds to the blender. You want to add them at this stage, and it's tangy, slightly sweet. It's not overly sweet. It's just perfect. And you will just love it. If you want it sweeter, like my girlfriend likes her poppy seed dressing really sweet, so I always tell her to bump up the sugar from a 1/4 cup to a 1/2 cup, and then bump down the vinegar from a 1/2 cup to a 1/4 cup. And then she has that perfect, like sweet, really thick and creamy vibe that she loves. So, like I said, very customizable, but I do advise you to try it this way just one time because I think it's a lot more versatile. You can actually use it as a salad dressing because it's not so thick and sweet. Now, ordinarily, you would take that, pop it in the fridge for about a 1/2 hour before you go serve it. But because you want to refrigerate your broccoli salad, you can kind of do it all at the same time. Your broccoli needs to be raw. Make sure you are washing it really well. And you want to cut the broccoli heads into these tiny little florets because, again, not cooked. So you want to make sure that it has really great texture and the broccoli is not too big. The combination of things I add may sound really strange, but you're going to have to just trust the process. It is dynamite. Dried cranberries. They're gonna go in. You're gonna get that tartness, slight sweetness, along with some cooked crumbled bacon. You can use bacon bits if you want. I don't prefer it, but you can if you want to. Some red onion. That's gonna give you a little bit of sharpness. And then I like a salted, toasted sesame seed for a little bit of a crunch. Perfection. The way you cannot understand how good that is, okay? Pour your dressing over top. I like to do about half. And as this sits in the fridge, it marinates, it's dynamite, it's delicious. You can add all the dressing if you want to really make it, super, I guess, wet, if you will. But I suggest doing about half or 3/4 and then leaving the rest in the fridge. And that is it. This just goes into the fridge for a minimum of a couple of hours, but all in all, that is a simple broccoli salad that we serve at every single gathering. We just had it for Memorial Day, and every single time I make it, my brother-in-law always tells me it's his favorite thing on the table. I've been making it for years and years. I've never shared it with you because I always feel like it's the kind of thing that people will not understand unless you have it, but it is delicious. I don't even like to wait for it to sit in the fridge without giving it a bite because I love all the flavors together. It's already so good, but particularly delicious after it sits for a while. But I won't keep you here because I feel like it's not going to look any different in a 1/2 hour, but it is perfection. You got the recipe on LaurieInTheKitchen.com. You have to make it. You will just absolutely love it, and it will be your go-to all summer season. Hope you enjoy spending time with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.